Hey, what's going on, everyone? Aaron here from the Real Estate Marketing Guys, and of course, Revamped Real Estate, a company built specifically to help real estate professionals build their online brands through YouTube, generating buyers and sellers basically for free, as well as jumping a little bit more into the advertising side of things, which is, a little bit further down in the process for most people. But in today's video, I really wanted to break down, what is the beginning to end of, if someone's just looking to get started into YouTube, what are the steps that you need to take? I'm really breaking it down into 3 to 4 different steps. Actually, definitely stay tuned for number 4, because it's something that not a lot of people talk about, but I think is the most important aspect of actually building your real estate YouTube channel. So with that being said, we're going to be extremely consistent here on the channel. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to today's video. Let's jump into point number 1 of starting your YouTube channel. So step number 1 in building your successful real estate YouTube channel is going to be the foundation, right? We want to make sure that we're setting that solid foundation so that when we do start to add videos, we start uploading, we start generating leads from our YouTube channel, is that we're not building, on a foundation of sand, right? Because all that's going to happen is you build on top of that and it's going to break. So with that being said, 2 of the things that I would say are, really the most important in terms of setting that foundation is number 1, going to be your channel graphics. And just like the, really we'll call it the intro page of your channel. If you go to youtube.com/ whatever YouTube channel is called, that's what I'm talking about. What is someone going to see when they first land on your YouTube channel and they're not subscribed? And there's really 2 main aspects to that. Number 1 is going to be your channel graphics. This is something that, a lot of people kind of overlook. They're like, yeah, I'll put, a picture of a house or a picture of this or a picture of that. But it's actually extremely important because, again, that's the first impression that you make on someone that is looking at your channel. I think one of the big misconceptions and things that I see people do wrong as well is making it all about them. They're like, I'm the best realtor in this area. They talk all about me. Here's my phone number. Here's my brokerage. Here's my logo. When, again, you got to bring it back to the simple fact that people are selfish and they don't care about you, right? As selfish as it sounds, it's just something that's true, right? This person needs to know, and what you need to do and portray to your target audience is someone that lands on your channel, what are they going to get out of your YouTube channel, right? And I'll leave some links down below to some examples of what we've done in the past, but really the biggest things that we do is make sure that your face is on it, right? Because people are connecting with you on a personal level. Number 2 is let people understand what they can expect from the channel, right? So videos uploaded every Tuesday or every Tuesday and Thursday, or, videos about living in XYZ area, right? Those are going to be the most important portions because, again, when someone comes to your channel, they want to understand what are they going to get out of it, what can they expect if they subscribe to your YouTube channel, and what are some other places they can check you out, right? And that's you've probably seen on YouTube banners before. Jeff, you can throw kind of an example up. At the bottom right of the YouTube banners is it has their Instagram, their Facebook, their website, other things that you can add to that, so making sure that's in tip-top shape. And the second portion that's I think is extremely important in having on that first page of your YouTube channel is setting up the proper channel trailer. Now, again, this is another huge part of it because it's more of a visual. I mean, we're looking at YouTube, right? People are on YouTube to watch videos, is giving someone a 60-second to 90-second, just really stinger video? Is that what it's called? Just a really quick 60-second, 90-second video that gives them pretty much an understanding of what the channel is all about, kind of what the channel graphics do, but in a little bit more of a video format. So, some of the biggest things that we recommend to put in there, and I'll make a longer video on this a little bit later down the road so that you can, take some more notes and things like that. But really the biggest things that we're looking for is who you are. What do you do, right? What is your ideal client? Like, what does that person look like? What can they expect, again, from your YouTube channel? And then most importantly is giving them the calls to action and something that they should do to make sure that they stay up to date with you. So you've probably seen YouTube videos like this in the past where they're like, all right, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you get notified every single time we upload a brand new video to the channel. Like the video, leave a comment, blah, blah, blah. You can really feel it out and see what's going to work best for you and what feels more natural, but just making sure you incorporate some sort of call to action so that you can then push them into these other avenues, right? You can always just create videos and just hope and pray that someone does convert it over into a subscriber or a buyer. But at the end of the day, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier when you can put that in your script just every single time and always be pushing somebody into a brand new place. Whether that is just simply to like the video, leave a comment or subscribe, or even down the road, what we'll talk about is, generating buyers and sellers and listings from these free YouTube videos. So that's really the first portion, is getting a very solid foundation for your YouTube channel. This brings us actually over to number 2, or we'll say pillar number 2 or point number 2 in today's video. And that's going to be the types of videos that you create for your YouTube channel. So we have another video, Jeff, we'll throw it up here for you guys to check out, but it's a little bit more, and we'll go more in depth into it, of the 5 videos that you want to create. But overall, the idea is that we want to create videos that people are actively searching for, not what we think that they're going to want to watch, right? A lot of times you might have fallen and victim to this before too, is doing things like home walkthroughs, or here's my new listing, or here's the home buying process, here's the 7 reasons why you need to sell your house, or how you can buy your own house. When yes, that content is great, but the only thing that's happening is yes, people are searching for them, but you're playing in a pool of a lot of other creators, right? You're competing against a lot of other people around the United States. So if instead we can focus on what we call hyper local content, you'll be able to play in a pool of really high search volume and really low competition. And that's pretty much the secret sauce of growing relatively quickly on YouTube in your local market. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you want to do, right? You want to build your local following, because those are going to be people that do turn into a potential buyer, a potential seller down the road. So the videos that we always recommend are things like the pros and cons, the cost of living, what is it like to live in your area? What should somebody know if they are moving to the area? What are some of the steps they need to take before they actually make that move? And what you're doing is getting in front of people that haven't moved to the area yet. They most likely don't have a real estate agent. They're just doing the really high level research that they need to do before they make the largest investment of their life, right? It's something, I mean, look back at your search habits. If you're about to buy a new phone, or buy a new microphone, or buy a new, camera, or a new car, right? You go to Google, you go to YouTube, and you look at reviews on these things. You want to see, what's the good, what's the bad, what are the benefits of having this, how much is it, right? Things like that. So when you can really translate that same idea into, okay, let's just turn, my channel into a review on the city, that's when you can start to tap into the people, again, that's more local, the ones that are going to end up being your client down the road. Inevitably, I think the statistic is like 20% of people that you talk to, all people that are connected with you, are going to, move within the next X amount of years. I forgot exactly what it was. Don't quote me on that, but that's something that I hear, thrown around a lot. But again, just getting in front of those right people and creating the right types of videos. Now, jumping into the third step out of our 3 to 4 step process is going to be the uploading process. So you set this foundation for your YouTube channel, you started creating some of your first videos. Now we need to go into the uploading process of what it's like to, again, upload on YouTube. So this is all going to come back to, the keywords, what people are actively searching for. Is highly recommend to download one of 2 tools, or even all 3 of these that we recommend, is TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy. Jeff, you can throw something on screen, as well as vidIQ. And then the third one that I like to use as well to do initial research it's called Keywords Everywhere. So those are really 3 tools that I use, but the main reason we want to make sure that we're downloading these tools is to, again, when we're creating these videos, making sure that when we upload, we have the right tags, the right titles, the right thumbnails, the right descriptions, right? All the things that are going to help you get in front of your ideal client. I'll tell you guys this really quick story. I was uploading a video for a client a couple days back, and when I was doing the initial research, I was like, I'm usually able to get these videos ranked within the first 3 to 5 results for, the first couple of minutes that it's uploaded. But this one that I uploaded was I think it was ranked 36. No one's going to scroll through 36 videos. So what I did is I went to one of these tools, I went back and I searched, and I was like, oh, I literally put, instead of putting moving to, I put move to. Right? I know it's the smallest thing, literally a couple of letters, but when I made that little switch, it brought me from rank 36 all the way back up to rank number 3. So it's a huge thing that you want to make sure that you do is getting that keyword research done by using one of those 3 tools, so that when you do, go to upload a video, you're not wasting your time, right? I see a lot of people making the mistake of they have this great video, great editing, sound effects, music, and everything across the board. But if you don't have the right SEO, if you don't have the right titles, descriptions, tag, thumbnails, your video will never be found, right? And I'm not saying it will never be found, but you're giving yourself a much lesser of a chance of actually being found when you don't use the right keywords. So to reiterate one more time, I cannot tell you guys how important doing your keyword research is for your YouTube videos. Now, once you start building a following, once you start getting, an actual subscriber base behind you, it becomes a lot easier to then branch off and do more vlog type content, or do something that isn't, so keyword heavy. But to build that initial audience of people that know, like, and trust you, it's extremely important to set yourself up for success and use the right types of keywords when you're uploading your videos to YouTube. Now, jumping into step number 4, or the bonus that we talked about, and this is something that, really not a lot of people talk about, and that is the mindset around YouTube. Now, trust me, I get this question all the time is, Aaron, what is going to be my ROI for me posting on YouTube? When can I start generating leads? When can I start getting listings and sellers from my YouTube videos that I'm creating? Can I get it in a week, in a month, in 2 weeks, in 5 months, in 6 months? What does that process look like? And I think just the understanding that YouTube is completely different from all these other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Those give you the instant gratification of, once you post it, it's going to go on top of the algorithm. It's going to hit everyone's news feeds. You're going to get a bunch of likes, a bunch of comments. But on the YouTube side of things, it's definitely more of a ramp up period. You're not going to see as quick of results on these platforms than you do, or, on YouTube, than you do on some of these other ones like TikTok, Facebook, and things like that. So with all that being said, just making sure that you put yourself in the right expectations of, I'm going to upload these videos for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, but understanding that it's a long-term game and understanding that you will reap the benefits as long as you are consistent. Call it once a week, 2 times, a month, whatever it is, just picking a schedule for yourself, putting it in your head that I'm going to stick to this until I see success, because it's inevitable. The cool part about YouTube, and we've talked about it before, no one else is doing this in the grand scheme of things, right? A very small amount of people are doing this in your market. You can do your own research, go to YouTube, type in living in, insert your city, and there's going to be a very small amount of people that are doing it compared to the other thousands of people that are probably doing the same types of content on TikTok on real estate in your specific market. So with that being said, guys, those are the 4 tips, or the 4 steps of building your YouTube channel. Number 1, just setting that solid foundation. Number 2, making sure that you're creating the right types of videos. Step number 3 is uploading in the correct way, using the right keywords, doing your research. And then step number 4, just staying in that right mindset and making sure that you set yourself up for success and set the proper expectations for yourself. Now, with that being said, I know I can't go as deep as I would want to on a shorter YouTube video, 10-15 minute video just like this. However, if you click the first link down in the description, we created an entire, almost like a mini course. We're calling it the YouTube Starter Kit, and basically what it is almost like all these videos that we talked about, but I do a little bit more screen sharing. I kind of show you like what should some good graphics look like, what should a good video uploading process look like, what should the foundation be for your YouTube videos, just really overall more in depth. So again, I'm gonna leave that link down below for you to do that. And then also what you can do is you can text the letters YT, as in YouTube, YT, to this number on screen. I forgot what it is, so I'm gonna send it over to Jeff to put it up on screen, but you can go ahead and text it there. You'll get a link right over to the the YouTube Starter Kit. You can join it. You can get all the videos that you want to make sure that you are seeing the visual version of, here's what to do, here's how to get started on YouTube. It's just a little bit more in depth than what we were able to do here on this video. So with that being said, my name is Aaron here from the Real Estate Marketing Guys, as well as Revamped Real Estate. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video. It does get it out to more people there on the interwebs when they're looking to start their YouTube channel. And make sure to subscribe, because we're going to be way more consistent on this YouTube channel this year in 2021, 2-3 times a week, every single week, to give you guys the content that you need to build a successful YouTube channel. So with that being said, guys, like I said, my name is Aaron. See you guys in the next video, and we'll talk soon. Peace.